I have a question for you. If you had to spend 24 hours alone in a locked room with one of these two monsters, who would you choose? Pennywise, the dancing clown, or Vecna, the curse of the upside down? 9 out of 10 people will pick Pennywise. They say he's just a clown. He's silly. He only scares kids. But every single one of those people is wrong. Dead wrong. Because they have no idea what these two monsters are actually hunting. Pennywise doesn't want to eat your body. Vecna doesn't want to kill you. That's the part everyone misses. Pennywise eats your fear. Vecna eats your reality. One turns your trauma into a meal. The other turns your entire existence into a building block for his empire. Today we're breaking down the biological blueprints of the two greatest horror monsters of all time. We're going to explain exactly how Pennywise shapeshifts at a cellular level. We're going to show you how Vecna builds entire worlds out of stolen human flesh. And we're going to answer the question no one has ever asked. Which one is actually more terrifying? Let's start with Pennywise. Everyone thinks he's just a shapeshifter, that he can turn into anything he wants. But that's not true. Pennywise can't turn into anything. He can only turn into what you are afraid of. That's his greatest strength, and that's his greatest weakness. Here's how it works. The deadlights that power Pennywise don't exist in our physical reality. They're pure psychic energy. They can't touch you. They can't hurt you. Not directly. So Pennywise needs a middleman. He needs your brain. He needs your amygdala, the part of your brain that controls fear. Because when you are afraid, your body releases chemicals. And those chemicals are exactly what the deadlights need to manifest in our world. That's what all the clown stuff is about. That's what all the jump scares are about. He's not trying to scare you for fun. He's marinating you. He's salting the meat. The more afraid you are, the more real he becomes. The more real he becomes, the more he can hurt you. It's a perfect feedback loop. And it all happens inside your head before he even touches you. Remember when he appears to Georgie as Georgie's own dead brother? That's not a random trick. That's precision engineering. Pennywise didn't just pull that image out of thin air. He reached into Georgie's brain. He found the single thing that would make him lower his guard. The single thing that would make him walk into that sewer. And he became it. That's the biological mechanics of his mimicry. Every time he shapeshifts, he's not rearranging his own cells. He's rearranging your perception of his cells. He's showing you exactly what your brain is most terrified of seeing. That's why he looks different to every single person. That's why the Losers Club all see different things. He's not one monster. He's every monster. But here's the catch. He can only show you what you already fear. He can't create new fears. He can only exploit existing ones. That's why the Losers Club was able to beat him. When they stopped being afraid of him, he lost all his power. He couldn't touch them. Because if you don't fear the clown ceases to exist. That's the limitation of Pennywise. He is a parasite of the mind. He can only exist if you let him exist. He can only hurt you if you let him hurt you. And he is completely dependent on the psychological state of his victim. That makes him powerful, but it also makes him vulnerable. Now let's talk about Vecna. And let me tell you right now, Vecna does not care if you are afraid of him. Not even a little bit. Fear is irrelevant to him. Pain is irrelevant to him. Death is irrelevant to him. Because Vecna is not a hunter. He is an architect, and he is not building an army. He is building a world. Everyone thinks Vecna is just another evil wizard who wants to destroy the world. But that's not what he's doing. He doesn't want to destroy our world. He wants to replace it. He wants to turn every single living thing into a part of the Upside Down. He doesn't kill you. He absorbs you. He takes your body, your mind, your soul, and he turns them into bricks and mortar for his new reality. This is the part no one talks about. When Vecna kills someone, they don't just die. They cease to exist. Every memory, every thought, every feeling they ever had becomes a part of him. He doesn't end your life. He rewrites it. He erases you from history and replaces you with a piece of himself. Look at what he does to his victims. He doesn't just break their bones. He twists them into unnatural shapes. He merges them with the walls and the floors and the trees of the Upside Down. Those vines you see everywhere, they're not plants. They're people. Thousands of people. All merged together into one single necrotic hive mind. All connected to Vecna. All part of him. That's the architectural evolution of the Mind Flayer. It doesn't have a single body. It is the body. The entire Upside Down is the Mind Flayer. Every rock, every tree, every creature is just an extension of Vecna's will. He is not living in the Upside Down. He is the Upside Down. And every time he takes another victim, the Upside Down gets a little bigger, a little stronger, a little more real. Remember what happens to Max. Vecna doesn't just kill her. He takes her into his mind. He shows her every bad thing that ever happened to her. He makes her relive every moment of pain and regret. But he's not doing this to scare her. He's doing this to map her soul. He's finding all the cracks, all the holes, all the empty spaces, and then he fills them with himself. That's what the curse is. It's not a death sentence. It's an integration process. The 4 chimes you hear? That's the countdown to when you become a part of him. The clock isn't counting down to your death. It's counting down to your birth. As a piece of the Upside Down, this is the fundamental difference between Pennywise and Vecna. Pennywise is a predator. He hunts individuals. He eats them and then he moves on. He doesn't change the world. He doesn't leave a mark. He just feeds. But Vecna is not a predator. He is a plague. He doesn't eat you. He converts you. He doesn't leave a mark. He becomes the mark. Let's compare their hunting styles side by side. Pennywise will appear to you as your worst fear. He will jump out at you. He will roar. He will try to make you scream. Because he needs you to scream. He needs you to be afraid. Vecna will not jump out at you. He will not roar. He will not make a sound. He will just stand there, quiet, watching, while he slowly takes apart your mind from the inside out. Pennywise kills you quickly. It's over in a second. One bite and you're gone. Vecna kills you slowly. It takes days, weeks. He makes you watch yourself rot. He makes you watch everyone you love forget you ever existed. And by the end, you will beg him to kill you. But he won't. Because death is a mercy. And Vecna does not give mercy. Now let's talk about their limitations. Because every monster has a weakness. And this is where the difference becomes truly terrifying. Pennywise's weakness is belief. If you believe you can beat him, you can beat him. If you believe he is not real, he is not real. That's a pretty big weakness. That's something anyone can exploit. But what is Vecna's weakness? He's connected to everything. Every single part of the Upside Down is connected to his mind. That means if you hurt one part of it, you hurt him. That sounds like a weakness, right? But think about it. To kill Vecna, you don't just have to kill him. You have to kill every single part of the Upside Down. You have to destroy every vine, every creature, every brick, and every stone. Because if even one piece remains, he remains. That's not a weakness. That's a strength. Because you can't kill an idea. You can't kill a world. You can blow up Vecna's body. You can burn down the Upside Down. But as long as there is one person left who remembers him, he will come back. And he will bring the entire Upside Down with him. Pennywise is bound to Derry. He can only hunt there. He can only hunt every 27 years. That's a huge limitation. But Vecna is not bound to anything. He is not bound to Hawkins. He is not bound to our dimension. He can go anywhere. He can hunt anyone. He can spread like a virus. And once he starts spreading, there is no way to stop him. So now we come back to the question I asked at the beginning. Which monster would you rather be locked in a room with? If you are brave enough to not be afraid of Pennywise, you can walk out of that room alive. You can beat him, but there is no way to beat Vecna. There is no way to walk out of that room alive. Because Vecna doesn't need you to be afraid. He just needs you to be there. That's the ultimate horror of Vecna. Pennywise will only kill you if you let him. Vecna will kill you no matter what. Pennywise feeds on your weakness. Vecna feeds on your existence. Pennywise is a nightmare you can wake up from. Vecna is a nightmare that becomes your reality. And that's why Vecna is the most terrifying monster ever created. Because there is no escape. There is no victory. There is only assimilation. You can fight the clown. You can kill the clown. But you can't fight the world. You can't kill the world. So the next time you watch Stranger Things and you see Vecna standing in the Upside Down, remember this. That's not a man standing there. That's not a monster. That's an entire reality. Waiting to swallow ours whole. Thanks for watching. If this made you sleep with the lights on tonight, hit subscribe. We're going to keep breaking down the hidden science and philosophy behind your favorite horror monsters. And let me know in the comments below which monster you think is actually more terrifying.